my name is Cindy Rang.
I'm Brianna Motzkus, and today's FabriChat. I got distracted by the baby in the camera. She was actually looking.
Yeah.
Hi.
I'm Maisie. You see, I'm Maisie.
She's going to sit down and shake me. Oh, but I'm wearing fluorescent pink, so my guess is she can see the little screen really, really well.
Yeah.
And she can actually see me. I'm not blending into the coat behind us.
I cannot see the screen. So, yeah, on the side of the camera, there's a little screen. I can't see anything, but Brianne can. And it's probably good that I can't see it, because do I look super tired?
No.
I'm so tired.
Take your glasses off, ladies. Listen.
Yeah. Listen. So
yeah, we just wrapped up our final retreat of the year.
Final retreat for 2023, and it's always a big one because our last one, girl.
I know, you want to make noise. I know, I hear it, I get it.
Our last one is always our Christmas open house one.
It's a fun one.
It is really a fun one because what we do is we scour the shop for our, top 20 ideas, and then things that we've worked on for the year, some of the presents that I've already made, some things that Brianna has already made, new patterns that have come in, new fabrics that have come in that we've wanted to turn into something. And so then we set up kind of a little, almost a bazaar type area. And then what happens is after we do like this trunk show, then we do lots of classes, just impromptu. Okay, let me show you this. Okay, let me show you this. Okay, let me show you this. And so it is pretty fun. I think that people go home with lots of ideas, lots of finished projects, but setting up for it takes a couple of days. And taking it down would take more than a couple days, but the problem is that I've got other retreaters that are checking in, because of course we host retreats 6 times per year, but then the rest of the time other guilds and other groups are out there. So I have got to get everything out, get the 12 machines that were borrowed back to the shop, get all of the quilts and the product back to the shop, all of the stuff that I tore out of my sewing room back to my house. And anyway, and then what was really nice this year is that we had quite a few. I think we had 4 people that came early, which was fun, and 4 people that stayed late, different people that stayed late. So lots of fun. But now finally all done. And for those of you guys that are wondering about retreats next year, they go on sale. I'm going to get rid of that. They go on sale January 15th. And we'll talk about it more as it gets closer, but I think 9 a.m. in the morning on the 5th Pacific time in the morning is open registration. We only take 22. We do a waiting list, because even up to like the last 2 days before, depending upon your travel plans, you can come. And so anyway, we have a really good time. Next year we are adding a bag retreat.
Yeah.
And then next year we're going to do a whole bra auction dinner weekend thing. We'll talk more about that as it gets closer. So, because that was one thing I wanted to mention, is that we are, I'm taking this stuff home to finish up those last few cards and checks that have to be sent out. 54 people that we are sending money to, and I didn't get them all done because right after that, then it was setting up for the retreat, and then the retreat. And I have witnesses that I was out there at 6:30 in the morning until like 1:30 at night.
Ooh.
I know, except for one night that I went in the house at 12:30 and Paul was sitting there eating soup. It made me feel bad. So I sat and visited with him, and I didn't go back out. So anyway, so if anybody is wondering about that, we'll get the rest of those. I think I have like 6 left that need to go, and those will go out this week. So you'll see those. And then, what else? There was one other little update. Oh, emails. I feel like I should tell people about the whole email thing. Something happened to my computer. I feel like Brianna needs to be there next time when I turn it on. But it says that I have some sort of a security risk, and, do not power down. Call this number. and I couldn't click on anything. So of course, what do? I shut my computer off.
Oh.
Well, I don't think it's real. Don't you think it's? I mean, it has to be a.
I think some of it can be like a, yeah.
Because I haven't been to any weird sites. I haven't been to anything weird. But I can check my banking sites or whatever. I can do that on my phone.
Yeah.
So I think it is, I've been hacked somehow. So anyway, if you have sent me an email and you're wondering why I haven't responded, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
So hopefully tomorrow, that'll get settled.
And then I've been trying to go through info at Tracy has the week off. Her mom is
here.
Yeah, her mom's been here for a while, but she's been working. So she's got the week off to hang out with mom and do what she wants to do. So I've been trying to go through the info at emails and keep those kind of contained. So I haven't been doing a great job at mine. I mean, I've kind of been doing both, but in between that. So also, I'm also your shipper. So if you've noticed a little delay in the shipping, it's me. It's not your local post office. It's just me.
And maybe the local post office.
And maybe, I mean, you could blame. I mean, it'd be easier to blame them.
But you have the beat team.
Yeah. Yes. And add a full-on distraction all day long. So
yeah.
If things get a little slobbery, you realize there's a little corner bit off of it.
Yeah. Yes. So let's see. Is that the extent of all of our apologies? Sorry about the emails. Sorry about the checks. Sorry about the packages. Sorry about the bags and bags. Life is getting good now. So now we're going to get caught up this week. And then we have one last thing. We have two other little fundraisers, but the other kind of big one that we do is, do you want this?
I really do.
I don't know if you do or not.
Well, because you want to take it from her. She really wants it.
I know. Is the McKay Memorial Fund. So a lot of you guys know this story, and anybody who's been here to visit with us, and we talk about Soap Lake a little bit, you know about this. But with Soap Lake, the lake itself is a healing lake. And many of you probably know that the government built a hospital, a veterans facility, because the treatment for Berger's disease was to take people down, soak them in the lake for 20 minutes twice a day. Our first paved road went from the hospital directly to the lake. Part of that is still there, down on West Beach. But anyway, so after Berger's disease was essentially eradicated, it was kind of like a leprosy type of a disease, for circulatory issue where your toes fell off, your foot fell off, your leg fell off, and bad things happened. No treatment for it except Soap Lake. Anyway, after all of that was done, it was built in the early 1930s, and then in the 1940s, it was donated to the city as a little hospital. We had babies born there. We had a little ER, and then rural healthcare is not even remotely profitable. It's almost all charitable, and after a while, a lot of the small facilities go away, and so we lost our hospital, and it is now a 42-bed nursing home. But what's really unusual is it is a non-profit, county-owned nursing home, which is rare. Most nursing homes are privately funded, owned by a corporation.
But what changed?
It's not a sad thing.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing. Do you need a snack? Do we need some little puffy treats?
I think she's okay.
See, that's always my
Feed her
for everything. Does she need something to eat? Let me get something. Yeah, that's soothing with a cookie. I deserve that look. That's not okay. We need a walk when you don't feel good. She's bored because we're just sitting here.
Yeah.
So anyway, it is a non-profit, and not just non-profit, but non-profit run with community funds. I mean, taxpayers' funds. I really do not want to take a bite. And so there are certain things that we can't spend our money on. We can't, because we're using taxpayers' money. We have a board. I'm on the board. We have to make all of these rules. We have to follow all of these rules about how we spend the money. So when the residents need something, we have to do fundraisers.
Sure.
So every year we have a little fundraising event. And this year, our fundraising event is Sunday the 19th. We have a banquet dinner, and we have a silent auction and a live auction. She likes earrings. And we raise money for the residents. And this year what we're doing is we want to make sure that every resident has a smart TV.
Sorry. They can't even see your face.
They can't see you, Godzilla.
Oh, she just
sorry.
Cat.
Did you see? Did you see the picture of the cat? That's a kitty.
Again.
So we want to make sure that everybody has a smart TV because we don't want to pay for cable anymore, and that way they can have 147 channels and watch Gunsmoke and Bonanza all day long if that's what they want to do. So that's what we want to do. So we're trying to raise money for that, and so we always donate a quilt and we donate baskets and we have different things that we do and. We try to help out quite a bit. We buy a table and we all go and we buy things that we don't need because it's all for charity. But what we also did last year and we'll do this year is last year I think what we did is we sold raffle tickets for a quilt.
Yes, we did.
And so this year what we're going to do instead is we've got a bunch of shop samples that...
She's booking it. She wanted it.
Yeah.
You can't have it.
Can you tell Tracy's not here? She has to be with us the whole time back here.
And we changed our mind. I guess we'll be okay with this.
This is your shipping team. Right here. This is your shipping team. I still say we need a snack.
She doesn't know what she wants.
Don't fall. See, that's the look. Ooh, that's the look.
Give it to me.
Cheerios.
Okay.
Whoosh.
They're all on our carbs.
Yes, and Cheerios instead of, I don't know, what other options. But
it's a good option for her.
It's a good option. And it's, she's had breakfast,
enough.
She'll have lunch, and this is just a little snack.
Yeah.
And they're fun to pick up. All right, so anyways, so that's what we're going to do is we have samples, like, for example, the one behind us. We don't have any of the fabric anymore. We don't have the panels anymore. We don't even have the pattern anymore. Mm-hmm. So then, what do we do with it? Well, we can't hang it up because people say, well, why are you even displaying it?
Right.
Oops. Turn that volume. But they'll say, why are you even displaying it? Because, they can't make anything even like it. Mm-hmm. So we have things like this, things that you've seen before throughout the year. And then we also have Yellow Brick Road, Happy Hollow Designs. That company went out of business. I know, we thought the same thing. It was sad. Sad. Tammy, very talented artist. Mm-hmm. And so we can't get those patterns anymore, and we have a lot of their samples. So really cute Christmas and Halloween things. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so, anyway, when we did the bra auction, pardon me.
It's going to resist. That was mine.
Good. When we did the bra auction, it was the whole auction, live auction, which is really fun. But we thought instead what we're going to do is we're just going to turn it on at, let's see, we
quick
figured
as
out
hands
the time.
win.
Quick as hands. So at 5 p.m. Friday night, the 17th.
Yep.
So in a week and a half,
We're going to turn the page on.
we're going to turn the page on. So set your timer, 5 p.m. Pacific time, so whatever that means to you.
And you'll see on the website, again, fabricpatch.net, you'll see at the top, there on the little bar, there'll be home, there'll be shop online, and then there'll be a tab that says McKay Fundraiser. If you click on that now, it's going to say, oops, it doesn't exist. It doesn't. That is where it will be, though.
She's building that page behind there, adding things, adding things,
So
adding
at
things.
5 o'clock on the 17th, it will go live and that button will work. So if you are sitting there on that oops, the page doesn't work page at, your time at 4:58, you'll need to keep refreshing that screen because it'll eventually come up, but it won't refresh itself. Just when that page goes live, that oops page won't go away. So if you're trying to be super proactive and be ready, just keep that page refreshing or click the home button. Click the McKay Fundraiser, click the home button, and it'll refresh itself. But keep in mind, if you're sitting there, it's just not gonna, at 5:15, and you think, well, something's wrong. Don't call me. I'm gonna tell you, refresh your screen.
Refresh your screen.
So, but yeah, so it's there so you know where to look and where to find it.
And we'll talk about this. We'll talk today, tonight, Sunday. We'll mention this a couple times.
Yeah.
But the other thing also that will happen is that don't delay. Don't put like 3 things in your cart and then shoot, why won't let me check out? Oh, one of those things isn't there anymore. Just rapid fire. And then what will happen is don't worry about the shipping. What we'll do is even if you're charged $9 shipping each time, we'll refund you the difference. So it won't matter. So we'll just don't wait. And then the only other thing, and I think, maybe we'll put this on the page somewhere, is that if somebody else shops and buys something within 60 seconds of you buying it, we take
First person.
We take first person, but both of you have paid. So, because the computer doesn't know that it was already sold. So then don't be surprised if you get a call and it's like, oh, sorry, somebody beat you by 40 seconds or whatever. But other than that, it's pretty clear that if you don't see it, it's gone. Hey, there's plenty. How many do you need at a time? Let's count.
And then also on that same page at 5 p.m. on the 17th, we'll have a donate button. So if you don't find anything that you can't live without, you didn't get what you wanted, whatever, you can always do the donate button. Or if you just, I don't need anything, but I'll donate.
If you think watching Bonanza for a 90-year-old is a good plan, we'll take your money.
Absolutely. Yeah. And 100% of it, we weren't, again, just like the bra auction, we're not going to take any administration fees or anything. Mm-hmm. Every dollar will go towards, we'll present a check on Sunday dinner.
And I'll tell you what, now I am on the board, but I'm on the board because I really care about the facility. I've always been a supporter of McKay. But I'll tell you, it is a really good facility. We have people who just insist on being there, local people that were born there, and we have some young people that are there, quite a few older people, obviously, that are there, but really good, kind staff. They really work hard. It's a really nice place. Our activities team, oh my gosh, they are amazing, the stuff that they can do, and every single day. And the activities director, Nikki, started coming as a child. Her mom was the DNS.
Oh, cool.
And she has been there playing bingo with those guys since she was like 6 years old. And
That's
so she's
cool.
just always been there, and she's just amazing, an amazing person. So anyway, so we support, whatever we can do for them to make those residents' lives better, and they do a really good job with it. So anyway. All right, so that's coming up, and then let's see. Was there any other little tidbits of things that we were going to bras retreat? No, I think that was it. And then I have one little update to tell you. So last, I don't know when we talked last, but I think on Wednesday of last.
I didn't want that. That's
yeah. Last Wednesday, I told you guys that I don't know when.
Hey, we don't need to feed the floor.
Where's the dogs? I told you guys the story about Pa and
His gift box.
His hamburger helper.
Oh, get it.
So if you guys only watch FabriChat and you don't watch the box openings, I'll tell you what you missed. So so we talked about and there's a third part to the story. So a third part that you don't know yet.
Sorry, she ate it out of my hand like a dog. mouth so you can take it. He just lowered her mouth and You're a goof. But yeah, Wednesday box opening.
So Wednesday. So last Wednesday, I told you guys that you know, or maybe it was a week ago. Anyway, that Pa went to get hamburger helper. He thought that was what he wanted for dinner, and you know, so we had this whole discussion about hamburger helper, and then and also somebody had asked, "Who's Pa? Is Pa your dad or your husband?" And so I had to answer, "No, my husband, Brianna's Pa."
Yeah.
So, but anyway, and then I had mentioned on Sunday's box opening that we got this random box for Brian. I won't tell the whole story. You can go back and watch that if you haven't seen that. But it was 4 different flavors of hamburger helper and a fun little hamburger masher thing. And it was kind of encryptic, you know, who it came from, because the box just said from the distribution center in Arizona. And it was signed, you know, no note about, hey, thought you'd like this, or it was just a really nice little like recipes almost of what else you can add to hamburger helper to, you know, give it a little bit of a flair or whatever. And then it was signed Sherry, Cheri, Sherry, and that was it, just Sherry from Arizona. And so, and anyway, kind of a funny thing about.
She's tired, but kind of
I'm tired. Are you tired?
It's not on her face.
I'm gonna lay on my Cheerios. So anyway, we have a friend. We have several friends, but Lori and Ben from Louisiana.
Oh yes.
Ben watches because he loves the baby and he loves the Pa stories.
Where are you going?
He and Pa are good friends. When they come up, they sit out and have. Ben doesn't drink a beer, but Pa does. And anyway, so they really like each other, and so Ben likes to watch because he likes to watch the baby. I don't think he cares much about what we say, and he wants to hear what Pa's been up to. So anyway, Lori, his wife, texted me and said that Ben was laughing way too hard over the Sherry from Arizona story. Cracking up. She said so much that he like couldn't breathe, turning red. And Lori said, "Why are you? What is going on?" And he says, he's pointing out, it was him. It was Ben. Ben was Sherry. I know it. It's like, oh man.
That's why he knew to put Dad's name on it.
Yes, that's why he knew to send it to Brian, not to me.
No.
In care of Brian. That's why there wasn't a sweet little, "Oh, we watch you all the time and we love the Pa stories." It was Ben. Ben, I'm gunning for you now. So, anyway, fun little update. And those of you guys that know Ben, Ben and Lori were on our Columbia River cruise. They've been to a couple of different retreats, and so our Louisiana friends. So, anyway, it was Ben.
Well, Sherry, we got your name now.
Yeah, Sherry.
Steady. That's hilarious.
Yeah, really funny. And then someone else asked, it's like, well, he wasn't mad, was he? He's like, no, Brian wasn't mad. No, he wasn't. Uh-oh. And our time here is done.
Like close your Cheerios.
So sleepy.
Like, I can't really remember when I closed your Cheerios back up.
Well, it's because she's so tired.
Are you sorry for your outburst?
She's having a little emotional roller coaster here. Yeah, she is. This is our day. This is where we get nothing done.
In my house, Robert asked, "Well, how are you feeling today?" I said, "Like a 2-year-old." He said, "What does that mean?" Am I emotionally unstable, man? Watch out!
Yeah.
It's a lot in our house that we're a lot unstable between this 10-month-old Harper, Wyatt,
kindergartners,
oh man,
toddlers.
Yes, it's a lot in my house.
It's a lot.
You're a disaster.
Yours is just gonna break them.
And we're all the way back to anger.
Nap time.
I know. Oh.
All right. So watch for this.
Yes, we'll keep reminding
Friday
you.
night the 17th. Tonight we'll have box opening. By then she will have had a nap. And we'll see. You're going to be in a better mood.
All right. See you later tonight, guys.
Go have some Cheerios. Fill up your coffee cup.
Bye.
Bye. Say bye. Bye.
That's not bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at FabricPatch.net.